Good evening. We understand today the concepts of descriptive statistics. The first paper in FYBSc course where we understand what all we mean by the basic concepts and ideas of statistics. To go ahead in this discussion, we would first like to understand what we mean by the definition of statistics. Statistics is the science of numbers, or it can also be called as the science of data. Data is knowledge and knowledge is power. So, we must try to understand statistics as the subject wherein we are dealing with numbers. We understand the definition of population, where population is defined as the collection of all units in the universe. This population can be finite or infinite. For example, the students in a class or college is a finite group or is a finite population. Whereas, if we go to collect the stars in the sky, that can be termed as an infinite population. Population consists of all the units in the universe. So, the entire universe or the collection of all objects can be termed as a population. When we have to conclude about the population, to study the entire population consumes time, money and energy. We therefore go in for the importance or what we call as sample survey. Sample survey is the study of population on the basis of a small unit or a small subset of the population. Say, if we have to study the academic level of MD college or any particular class, then instead of taking the whole number of students or the entire sample, we might as well choose the subset of the college or the subset of the class, and that we can term as a sample. On the basis of the sample, one can always draw inference about the population. We must try to understand here that if we are cooking rice in a vessel and if we have to check whether the rice is cooked, then we don't have to check the entire vessel or the whole rice. We can take a small sample of the cooked rice on a plate and find out whether the rice is cooked or not. This type of study we generally call as a sample survey. Sample study or sample survey has got much importance in the study of statistics. We consider the process of drawing a unit from the population, which we are calling as a sample, and this sample can be drawn in two different ways. The first one is simple random sample with replacement, and the second one can be termed as simple random sample without replacement. When we say we are drawing SRSWR, we mean to say that the total number of units in the sample will go on decreasing, say n minus 1, n minus 2, etc. With replacement, when we try to say, we say that in SRSWR, the total number of units remain the same, whereas for a simple random sample without replacement, the units go on decreasing. With replacement means the total number of units remain constant, whereas without replacement, the total number of units go on decreasing. We here understand the best example of with replacement and without replacement as drawing of cards from a pack of cards. Say, if we are drawing one card from a pack of cards and we are saying simple random sample with replacement, then as soon as the card is drawn from the pack, its color and denomination are noted and the card is put back into the pack. So the total number of cards at each draw will remain 52. Each time if we are drawing a card, the number of cards from which we will draw will be 52. Now, if we are saying simple random sample without replacement, then I draw a card from the pack and try to note down its color and denomination. And after noting down its color and denomination, the card is kept aside. It is not replaced back into the pack. So, the number of cards for the next draw become 52 minus 1, that is 51. If I continue the same process, then I will have the number of cards from which I am drawing decreasing at each stage. That is, they will become 50, they will become 49, they will become 48 at the next draw, and so on. That is what we mean by simple random sampling without replacement. Let us try to understand what are the different types of the nature of quality characteristics. We can measure or we can categorize the variables as qualitative and quantitative in nature. Also, the variables who are numeric are quantitative. They give us quantity. They are telling us something about the data in terms of numbers. Whereas, when we go in for qualitative data, it is a non-numeric quantity, or we cannot express it in terms of number. Therefore, they are called as attributes or categorical data, which we understand as qualitative in nature. For example, color of eyes, hair, beauty, intelligence, intelligent quotient are all properties possessed by an individual. We cannot measure these properties or these qualities in terms of numbers. Hence, they are known as categorical data, or they are also termed as attributes.